Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your boy Cash, Playmaker 250, Greedy. Let's get this thing rolling. NBA playoffs in full swing. Ant-Man, Batman, Superman, Lakers in 5. Lakers are home.
Cancun.
The king is dead.
Savagery.
Stick a fork in him.
Savagery, man.
I said it. I called it out. These two, it's gonna go to 6. This might go to 7. I told him it's over. It's over.
Luka let me down. Greedy, you want to start or you want me to?
No, you go ahead, Al.
Yeah, go ahead.
Luka Doncic. You pissed me off, man. You pissed me off bad. You gotta. This whole summer, I need you and LeBron to be hip and hip. Whatever LeBron does to work out condition, you better do it too. You look stiff. You get hurt every postseason. Something's always wrong with you, man. Every year. You go to the finals with a very decent team. You play with the king, and you get bounced out like that? 24 points. Every time you guarded the player, it was 24 points. Every time, they will look for you. Come here. On purpose. They did it to you last year. They did it again this year. No effort on defense. Like he'll watch a guy blow by him. See, at least last year in Dallas, he had a Gafford and Likely that can swat the ball away. There's no big over there. LeBron should be playing center, and LeBron said it. My boy AD said something that we needed to do, and he got shipped out the following week, so he's not gonna wait on that. That was hilarious. But yeah, I don't like seeing LeBron go home in the first round. But Ant been taking down the big boys these last few years, man. I respect it. He's gonna be a problem for the league in the near future. Very much so. Very much so.
I think so. I hear everybody comparing him to Mike.
Saw the ball head?
Yeah, I saw the ball head picture you said, but that was pretty funny. Internet is undefeated.
But no resemblance.
Cash, what you think? You think that he's the next Mike?
Okay, no disrespect to Mike. I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. But bro, let Ant be Ant. That's one reason why I liked it Allen Iverson. Because Iverson came out and said, I don't want to be the next Michael Jordan. I'm Allen Iverson. Let the man be him. Why you always want to beat up someone else's shadow? Nah. Mike did his thing in Chicago. Let Ant do his thing in Minnesota. I like what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. I think when you play, when you have like that swagger on you.
Nah, bro. If you have this, no.
Edwards, ever since he played that Olympic game last year with them boys, he's been looking different all year, man. His confidence went from here to like
because he worked out year round. Because you have to stay in shape. Most of those guys in the off season, what do? A lot of those guys don't work out in the off season. A lot of them don't. They don't start working out till season ends in what? Depending if you suck or not, your season probably ends in February.
Yeah, they do runs. They do runs in the summer and stuff like that.
But if you suck, your season ends from All-Star break.
Yeah, take a little vacation.
So, and a lot of guys from the All-Star break, and they don't start working back in shape until what? Season starts October, November. A lot of these guys don't start working out until what? August, September.
So wait. Let me ask a question then, because every year Luka goes back to go play ball in his country. Every summer he does that. Every summer, Joker does the same thing. Joker been in shape since he.
Joker deals with horses. You have to be in shape to deal with horses.
Yeah. But if Luka leaves the NBA and goes to Slovenia and go play ball,
he ain't playing those guys.
He plays every summer.
But he ain't playing no bro. The NBA is professional players that work out just like you. Don't you notice a lot of these NBA players, they can suck in the NBA, go overseas, and they be balling out?
Yeah.
As old as Stephon Marbury is, Marbury got like what, 6 or 7 rings now in overseas?
In China. Yeah, he got a whole statue and everything over there.
Yeah. Look at Dwight, bro. He's doing his thing over there. I was gonna say.
He did.
Now, if I don't know how it works. If he goes over there and gets hurt, does the NBA hold that against him?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he don't go over there and play. Maybe he just go over there and shoot and condition.
They put a picture up of when Luka got drafted, how he looked, and now the man blimped up.
Yeah, of course, more money. Of course, listen,
money, and he's drinking better beer.
Yeah, better beer. Yeah, you got more money, man. He's not eating beefaroni no more. He eating steak and fettuccine and
But that's
stuff.
affecting him now.
Man.
That's not good.
But you told me, do they pay him to make shots or play defense?
Yeah, but when they on purpose picking on you, like on purpose.
I'm not going to
Like,
use this.
let's just say he didn't allow 24 points that particular game. Let's say he allowed 15, 12. Maybe that whole series could be a little different.
Yeah, but he was, I'm going to give him,
Blow-bys.
I'm going to give him a semi-pass. He was sick now.
Stop.
And one game he was sick. I mean, he wasn't feeling his tip top.
Get better and
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Mike had a flu when he played the game.
Yeah, but that's
Why are you comparing everyone to Mike?
I'm just saying, you on the court, then you
Yeah.
healthy enough to play. If you're sick, you
Yes,
sit out.
but see, that's different.
There's players that were sick. One of the games from yesterday,
So
he was
I
sick.
agree.
He sat out the game.
I never agree with this guy, but I got to agree on this. Mike's cut from a different cloth, man. That man's not human.
Bro, listen. Let me break this down to you. You got Michael Jordan. Different animal. You got your Michael Jordan. You got your
LeBron.
Deion Sanders. You have your
LeBron.
Ed Reed.
Don't skip the man.
Troy Polamalu's. You have your
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. You have
Tom Brady.
He's gonna skip LeBron.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You got guys that, bro, they just...
And LeBron. I ain't going to let you get that.
He's trying.
Yeah. He get E for effort.
LeBron
Don't do that.
LeBron is more of a passer. He
But-
doesn't have that killer instinct like the way Mike and those guys have it.
But he does take care of his body, and he is a dog.
No. What I'm saying is, we're talking about guys that they're on a whole nother, bro. They're in a whole nother stratosphere. Like, come on, there would never be another Mike.
Don't spit on that man.
Yeah,
Don't do
yeah.
that.
I agree. But you got to put some respect on LeBron now.
I'm not disrespecting LeBron at all.
Yes, you is.
You
You said
the man
just
name.
said-
You named like
Yeah.
4 or 5 players and then put his name in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, but different sports though.
But they goats.
Agreed, but you have to
It's
put
a goat
LeBron
category.
in.
He up there.
So you don't think LeBron the best player right now in the game?
Yes.
Right now,
Yes.
1 and 2, LeBron James
Yes.
and Michael Jordan. That's the discussion that everyone's having right now.
It's
That's the whole
either
reason why
Either way.
Stephen A. Smith and LeBron having problems right now. LeBron think he's the GOAT. Stephen A. is saying no. You don't win. You don't get the many rings that LeBron has, and you don't get at least a whisper of being great.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah,
right.
it-
so the
playing
reason
to
why
your
I don't
friends.
like that is because if you're going off of just going off of the rings,
No,
why-
I'm talking about overall play
Yeah.
since he's been in the league.
Yeah, that man's
Overall
that man's a
period.
dog.
So why is Tim Duncan not in that equation?
Oh, Tim Duncan.
He is.
No.
No,
When they
no,
consider
no, they don't put
when
him
they
in
talking
top
about the
5
GOAT,
greats.
they only want to talk about LeBron and Jordan.
Yeah.
But why is Duncan not in there? Duncan has numbers just as good.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, Duncan deserves to be there.
Numbers just as good.
Mhm.
You taught me Timmy was the man.
Timmy is the
I
man.
disrespected Timmy. That was me.
You want to disrespect Timmy?
Listen. I've accepted it and I moved on.
Yeah.
Can I have that? I was wrong.
How?
Okay. So
You clearly wasn't watching basketball, bro. He's the silent assassin.
I didn't like his game style.
You don't like his game style because he's not flashy.
I learned I was wrong and I corrected myself.
Just like you always said, Charles Barkley sucked, and then I told you, look up Barkley when he played in Philly.
No.
Bro, you sleep.
Charles.
Yeah, if you
Charles.
The man was 6'9", bro, out rebounding people way taller than him.
Dennis Rodman was doing the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah, but Dennis Rodman was also in shape. They didn't call Barkley the round mound of nothing. Nothing.
yeah. You got to put LeBron in that category. Listen, I like Mike. I think Mike is the best ever. But LeBron, if it's a 1A, he won A8. That man, listen, that dude at 40 years old, still jumping out of the gym, listen. The last game that they got eliminated, him and the whole starting 5 played the entire second half.
Yeah.
They only came out for TV timeouts, brother.
You know that's wild. You don't do that too,
Brother, to be that age, man, listen.
Yeah, but that's the coach he picked, though.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not saying that's the coach's fault. I'm just saying that's a testimony of how this man take care of his body, how he does. You have to put him in that conversation. I know it's different sports with Ed Reed and all them guys there, but if you say basketball, if you're going to say Mike, LeBron should be very close behind him. If not, as soon as you say Dan, you should be saying James. That dude is that man. I'm telling you.
Don't do that.
Brother, listen to me. I've watched Mike. I watch Mike. I used to watch Mike kill everybody. We're a little older, so we got to see him live. The game he switched hands. That 93 game against the Lakers, I saw that on a black and white TV.
That was 91.
91.
Then
That
he went
92,
left.
yes. I saw that.
Yeah.
I watched him beat Portland. I watched him
92.
beat I watched him beat the Lakers. I watched him beat the Suns.
Suns was
I
93.
watched him beat the
Wait, that was
the Utah
Portland
Jazz
was when
twice.
Sheeta was there, right?
No.
That's
That
after
was,
Sheeta.
no,
That was
when-
92, bro.
That was you had. I'm gonna tell you, you had Clyde Drexler, you had Terry Poston, you had Buck Duckworth, and then you also had Jerome Kersey. You had Cliff Robinson, young Cliff Robinson.
So Sheeta went to Portland after he left Detroit.
No.
I thought he was in Portland first, then went to Detroit.
But that you're talking about way different.
She
was
came out in
high school
96,
then.
bro.
Yeah, we talking
my
about
bad, my bad.
She came out in 95, 96, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't watch Portland like that.
yeah, that was Purr's favorite team, the Blazers, and we sat there at his house and watched the entire. Mike just killed him. He kills everybody, but LeBron does too.
Yeah.
You have to give him respect.
That man ran the East. Don't do that.
Listen,
4 and 6 in the finals.
Yeah, but how many did he go there straight? How many years did he go there straight?
10 straight, but don't matter if you ain't winning them.
Yeah, but you got to get there. You know me. I'll take what I can get as long as I get there. Cause
And that's why we're not GMs. That's why we're on a podcast.
Yeah, I understand.
But we all will be fired.
But that's no. But we also got an opinion. That's why we got this here.
Yes.
Cause and listen, even a broke clock is right twice a day, and some of these GMs don't know they ass from their elbow.
Let's push forward to the Clippers and Denver series, guys. I'm gonna continue to say the same thing I've always said. James Harden is a regular season player.
Yeah.
I told you that.
I've been
Yeah,
saying
he's-
this since day one.
yeah,
when he was
he's-
in Houston, I was saying that in
bad,
Houston.
bad
I
team.
loved him in Houston. He was
Bad.
amazing.
Very
had his
bad.
MVP, had a scoring title, had triple doubles. He did all that. It's great. I loved it. But this right here,
Yeah, bad sir.
Kawhi needed you, and what's wrong with him? Okay, I thought like players that are pros at some point that you have like a clutch factor, like you like turn the switch on, and you know you gotta ball out. This is the time where I should show up. I don't think Harden has that. I think Harden was thinking about what we're gonna do after the game again, because it makes no sense. Like I don't get it. Kawhi came out and did what he was supposed to do, and you don't even crack double-digit points. Come on, man.
yeah.
Like that makes no sense to me.
He had 7, right?
That makes no sense. Make that make sense.
No.
Make it make sense. Like, I don't get that. And he needs to like. I was a Harden fan. I will admit right now I was a Harden fan. But watching him fold every year the same exact way,
You know what's
he
funny?
disappears.
You We have the same conversation every single freaking year.
Damn right we do.
And I always tell you Harden sucks.
Hey,
And then you always bring up regular season and you always bring up, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. And I always tell you, bro, expectation is the biggest disappointment.
so if the Clippers,
And I know if
check me out. If the Clippers,
every year we have the same
check
conversation
me
about
out.
Harden.
If the Clippers didn't have Harden on the team this
Here we
year,
go again with
wait
that.
now, let me ask the question. If the Clippers didn't have Harden on the roster this year, and Kawhi didn't come back 100% till I think January.
And if my auntie had tits, and if my auntie
if
had
he
dick,
did not
she'd be my
perform,
uncle.
if he did not perform the way he performed, the Clippers would have never finished 5th in the regular season. If Harden was not on the team, the Clippers don't make the postseason. Tell you that right now. He held them boys together until the real boss showed up. All he had to do was do his
Doesn't
job.
freaking matter.
Oh, it don't matter?
You don't show up when it comes.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. The man does not suck. It's that because of what you just said. I'm trying to tell you. That's you're saying what I'm saying the same exact way. But no, like
How you don't suck
he
when
shows
you
potential.
disappear when it comes?
I literally said a few minutes ago. I don't understand why he doesn't have that coach factor in him.
Because he sucks.
So,
But-
you know he's a top 75 player, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a rat's behind about that.
Oh, okay.
But listen, you are what you repeatedly do.
Fold.
Fold or suck. They had a thing that said in
He
his
don't suck.
last 4 game 7.
I know. I noticed that. I know it.
He's been so you are what you repeatedly do. So if you repeatedly don't show up, fold or suck in game 7, then you suck. I gotta agree with. Is it that is he old? Is he
No,
not?
he's not.
How old is Harden?
He led the team in scoring in the regular season. Harden
Is 35, about to be
That's not old.
36.
That's not old.
For a basketball player,
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
that's his. Remember,
KD the same age.
KD's a different animal.
But KD's old too.
KD, does he play like he old?
Yes.
KD play like he old?
Yes. KD, how many games KD missed this year? How many games he set out?
I don't think KD missed a lot of regular season games.
Listen,
I know he missed some postseason games because he rolled his ankle. I remember that.
he's old. He's not healing like he's supposed to, man.
No one was like that. No, you don't heal quicker because you're older. That's just how it works.
That
That's
means
how-
you're old.
even
When you're young,
So-
you
so-
heal faster.
So, of course, but I'm saying KD can still go on the court and
Sir.
do 40, 50.
KD's been playing for how many years?
I think 15 years.
That's old. That's 15 worth it. How many miles you got on his knees and jumping and going up and down? He's old, sir.
And I'll take KD over a lot of players nowadays.
Yes, but
So why is he the biggest hot commodity right now? In the offseason?
because there's always somebody will pay for talent. They will.
So he's old talent.
Yes, he's old talent. So Kyrie's old talent too. Those guys are old, brother. Them guys been playing over 10 years, man.
Kai can still come out there and drop 30 on you.
Yes, but he's still old. I'm not telling you that.
LeBron old.
Yes, they are.
LeBron
old.
was the reason the boys got knocked out of the playoffs.
I know, but I didn't say that was the
Wasn't
reason.
Don't do that. Luka was the reason.
Bullcrap. What about the game Luka put up 38 and LeBron only had 17 or 18 points and they lost?
So LeBron's never had a bad game ever in the postseason.
Yeah, he has.
I've seen Jordan have games where he even dropped double-digit points in the postseason.
Focus on LeBron. This is not.
I'm just saying, like, you act like a great player can have a bad game.
You seen Jordan do what?
It's on the record. Look it up. His worst ever playoff point.
One
Look it
game.
up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about.
I'm just saying, no.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I'm trying to tell. A great player can have a bad night.
Yes,
It's allowed, man. You're not gonna be hot every damn night.
but that's why you got 7 games, just in case the situation comes up that happens.
So if KD being 36 might be 37, why he's the biggest right now? It's him and Giannis. People are like, oh, what's gonna happen?
So let me ask you a question. If you had to pick one of them guys, just
I'll
who
take
you-
Giannis.
It's why? Because he's
young.
younger. Sir, come on, man. Stop it.
I like Giannis's defense.
He's younger.
No, I like Giannis's defense.
And
That's his defense.
he's younger.
No, I like
Just
Giannis.
said KD's a sniper though.
Yeah, KD. That's why his actual handle is snapper. That's his handle. But Giannis is a defender. He won Defensive Player of the Year once. Am I right?
Sir, pick.
I'm trying to tell you why. My point. I will take Giannis over KD. The defense is the real reason why. Giannis will have a scoring title. KD does. How many rings does KD have?
Two.
How many rings does Giannis have?
One.
Okay, that's why I want Giannis, because his defense, what you lack on defense, he got you. Don't do
Like because
that.
he's younger.
I do not. I'm telling you, I like the
agree.
defense. I'll take KD anytime to score 30, 50, anytime on anybody. Giannis plays defense and plays on the other side of the ball. I like that. KD, unless he has to, he'll swat the ball away. But that's not what he's on the court for. He's on the court to put buckets.
You know what he just
Anyway.
did? I'm gonna tell you what he just did. You're gonna follow me with this one. You know when you're cutting up meat, right? And they just put a bunch of shit together to make a hot dog. Like you put, that's all he did. All he did is just put a bunch of fillers in the shit just to close up the hot dog. That's all he did. You follow that, right? That's all he did because he
I
went
like
around in one big circle.
I like the
bro.
defense.
Listen,
I like the defense. Not because he's younger.
listen,
But at the end of the day, we all know you pick Giannis because Giannis is 6 years younger.
Giannis is younger. That's just stop it.
He's younger, but he had only accomplished one.
Stop
thing.
it. All
He
I
had
know is
one
stop,
ring.
man. Stop it.
Okay.
He had one ring.
Listen, and I'm not saying KD's not a ball. He can still play, but he's older.
KD a Hall of Famer too.
Oh, absolutely.
Nobody said he wasn't.
We're not, I'm not disrespecting him. I'm saying KD is a little older. You know what I'm saying? I want a younger guy. Because just think about how many miles and stuff they put on their body, man. Then you're not even talking about the Olympics and all that other stuff. Man, that guy's been playing a long time. Kyrie been playing a long
And
time.
remember-
The only worst injury KD's ever had was the Achilles. After that, he's been
I
hurt.
understand.
No.
His first 2 years, he had
He
a
had the broken foot.
Okay, and then the Achilles, and that's it. You haven't heard nothing about injury since the Achilles with him. He has no career-ending injury since the Achilles, ever since that day.
Yeah, but he's never the same though.
Since the Achilles, don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, once you tore your Achilles, you're
Did he
never
fall
even-
off?
I know. Sir,
Did he fall off?
Never said he fell off.
Listen, you say he's not the same.
But he's not.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah,
KD will still come out there and drop 50 on you.
I never said he couldn't.
With taking one free throw, he can. Don't do that. Don't disrespect that man like that.
Sir, everybody knows after all those surgeries, you're not the same anymore.
Mm-hmm. So, I got a question to ask you guys, and we gotta push forward. The teams that are in the playoffs right now and that are winning, is it because of defense or experience? Last night, the Celtics missed 33s,
40.
43s,
It's disgusting.
and still had a chance to go to overtime with a chance to win. So my question to you guys, defense or experience getting these guys to the next round?
I would say neither. I would say lack of fundamentals. That's how these guys are getting to the next round. And you might look at me and be like, what the hell you mean lack of fundamentals? Well, when everybody's jacking up threes all game long, bro, you have a chance to win the game. Because nobody likes to drive to the basket anymore. And it just blows my mind. It could be a 5-on-1, bro. And instead of them just 5-on-1, you
That's
just,
it. Yeah.
posterize that guy. Nah, what they gonna do? Kick it out.
Good shot, great shot. That's what they call it.
Miss the three. Boing. Okay, instead of driving it in, kick it back up for another three. Boing. And it's like, Jesus, if the threes ain't falling, drive to the basket.
I agree.
So guess what? If you taking these, you shooting 30, 40 threes a game, and you're missing half of them, any team has a chance to win. So like I said, lack of fundamentals. I don't know if the coaches are teaching, hey man, listen, drive to the basket, get down low, punish them. Use your strength.
Yeah.
If you have a big man and they don't, work your big man down in the middle.
Facts.
But a lot of these guys don't do that. You have a quick point guard, bro, beat him off the dribble, drive to the basket. They don't want to do that. They just want to shoot. So,
I think because they won the title doing that nonsense, they want to keep riding that damn wave.
But they've been doing it this year too, bro. They've been.
They want to keep riding that damn wave, and that bothers the hell out of me.
I mean, I get
so
it.
much.
You dance with the one that brought you. I get it. But
But that cost them the game. That's costing games in the regular season too, but they don't care. I've seen them lose
Boston
a
City's
34
going to win that
comeback.
series, bro.
I like, after that, what I saw,
That series is over in 5, maybe 6.
5.
Yeah, 5, maybe 6.
Huh.
You also got to remember, the thing about Tom Thibodeau, and the reason why a lot of his players don't like him is, bro, he works them too hard.
Mikal Bridges played 51 minutes.
Exactly. he grinds his players out, bro. So
Oh, yeah, he trying to get the ball
51 minutes.
yeah, and then they be bro. Watch the longer this series go in, they gonna be gassed out, bro. Okay.
Wow, that's
how long
crazy.
do you how long do you think a player can keep playing 50 minutes a game?
You don't know. That's unnatural. You don't do that.
Yeah,
I've never
that's-
seen that before.
That's crazy.
So that's my point.
He,
How long do you think his body gonna hold up playing like that?
but Mikal was actually he's played 82 games a few times in his career.
I get that, but I'm saying, how long do you think the human body can keep up?
But
You play.
No, that's going to break down eventually. It will. It will.
Yeah,
It will
that's-
break
that's-
down.
That's a lot.
It will. And 51 minutes is wild, and he wasn't even having a good game.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that in the
offensively.
playoffs, though.
No.
So can you imagine? What if there's 3 more overtime games?
No.
Oh, that was-
Oh, yeah.
my God.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm saying there's 3 more over. There could be 3 more
Oh
overtime
no,
games.
he gonna lead in minutes played in the postseason this year off rip. It don't matter. That's gonna be in the pocket for him.
Yeah, then his body's gonna break down.
It's gonna be worth it if they go to a championship game.
Yeah, but what if they don't?
I know that's the thing.
But you got a long off season to get healed. So
Yeah, but the Knicks head coach is known for that, like you said.
Like I said, that's why they can't get far. He works his players too hard, and then by the time they get to the playoffs, they're out of gas.
But they didn't go past the second round last year, right?
No, Boston beat him last year.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's a lot of threes, man. They shot a lot of threes, man. I don't like watching the Celtics play no more. I really don't. But I'm watching because I have to watch it because I got to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah,
and,
but
they made more free throws
I was my
than
next
the
thing
Knicks
was-
did.
yeah.
The Knicks shot more free throws but missed them. The math was wild, but they lost Porzingis. I believe he got hurt.
Yeah, he played like 12
Porzingis
minutes.
is a unicorn,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, he's
He got hurt, so that's probably gonna be a little game changer for them. But they can go deep into their bench and probably start Horford for some decent minutes.
I feel like Porzingis, you get what you get, bro.
You sneeze on him, he get hurt.
Yeah, he's like a
Yeah.
little unicorn.
sometimes he plays.
If
Sometimes
he comes out, he's good.
It's wild. But that's also a team that the Celtics is also a team that they're gonna make some changes this offseason to have to because the money is a problem. The team came out.
I
and
told
said,
you that.
Didn't they just pay Jalen Brown?
That's
They
too
pay
much.
both.
Oh,
I think they're gonna
It's
trade
a
Jalen
problem.
Brown.
Oh no.
oh.
You can't keep Tatum and Brown.
But
You
who's
gotta-
gonna take that contract?
Maybe Phoenix.
I'll take him in Miami.
Isn't his contract
Good.
guaranteed?
Stop it.
I'll take him in Miami.
But what would you give up for him? What they gonna ask?
Hero
Top four
can go,
first?
Bam can
You
go.
guys don't have anything they want. Thank you. what I'm hearing is they
I
gonna
said, Hero can go back. Don't spit on my team like that.
that you guys don't have anything they want.
Wow.
They want KD. So what they said, but they don't know if Boston would take KD because you're not gonna give up Brown a 25-year-old for KD.
No. KD got maybe 3 more years left in.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I don't think that long.
Don't do that.
I don't think that long. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
KD don't get hurt.
I know, but that's you. It's 82 games.
Yeah, you
So-
play 70-ish almost every year.
No, he
All the players over the age of 35 play probably 70 games.
Sir,
That's about average right now.
he's not doing it, sir.
Anthony Edwards played 70. He's younger than that.
He's not doing it, sir.
Wow. You just don't like KD, huh?
No, I like him, but that's a lot. That's a lot. 3. No. He want to be able to enjoy his life. He don't want to have to walk around with crutches and everything. Man, listen.
All KD do is play ball. You
I
know,
understand that, but remember,
He in the club doing this.
sir.
That's
I
his form.
I understand that, but remember, he's still old, and it takes a long time for you to even us. We sit down in this chair too long. We gonna need some help getting up. And I'm not saying that this man ain't got the best equipment and stuff to get better. I'm saying it's a long season, man. Running up and down and jumping, and God forbid he does get hurt. Listen.
He played 62 games.
He has nothing else to prove. He can only get higher on the score. He got his championships. He
want
got
another
his gold medal.
He want
He
one
got that. He got his money. He should be able to retire.
He want one more.
If he won one more, he shouldn't have won Phoenix.
He thought
Exactly.
And he damn sure ain't gonna get one more in Miami.
Don't do that. Don't do my boys like that.
Oh, please,
listen,
your
come
boys
on.
ain't going
Ain't
nowhere.
nobody want to play for Pat, man. Patrick.
So wait. Let me ask you a question then. Jimmy Butler or old ass KD? You don't think KD can take my boys to the
No,
finals the same
no.
way KD?
No.
Yeah,
East is tougher. He ain't doing that.
That's wild.
He ain't doing that, sir.
He wasn't East. KD played in Brooklyn.
KD is not a leader.
I'm
Jimmy
talking
is a
about
leader.
Jimmy,
Jimmy's
K-
more of a leader. KD's not.
KD just want to come out there and hoop. That's what he wants to do, man. He wants to come out
Exactly.
there and drop his 27 points per game and call it a night.
Exactly. KD's not a leader. No
Jimmy
disrespect
Butler
to
don't
KD.
do that. Jimmy Butler don't come out there. Jimmy Butler's best career game, career average is 22 points.
Yeah, but Jimmy also turns into playoff Jimmy, and his career average goes up in the playoffs.
I play off Jimmy. I don't care about none of that. All I know is KD is that guy.
Jimmy is that guy. He took you guys to 2 finals.
Yes, he did.
Who's so you okay? I'm about to contradict myself.
Uh-oh.
A guy who's actually got there and won it versus a guy who got there. Which would you rather have?
I like to
take
get
Jimmy.
there.
I'll take
I'm, you know,
Wait,
you
wow.
I'm gonna tell you why I'll take Jimmy, because Jimmy's gotten there 2 times with no help. KD, since he left Golden State, has not even sniffed
The finals.
the finals.
Agreed.
And no disrespect to KD, I like KD. KD's an awesome player.
It don't sound
future
like
Hall
it.
of Fame.
It don't sound like it.
But I'm keeping it G. How do you leave a team that beat you? How do you leave your team to join a team that beat you?
As long as you gotta put your pride to the side.
Bro, you're up 3-1.
Sometimes you gotta put your pride to the side.
You're up 3-1. You leave to go to the team?
Sometimes you gotta put your pride to the side. All right, guys, let's talk about the OKC and Denver matchup right now, guys. I'm loving that one right now.
I still say
Two
OKC got that
MVPs
series.
going head to head.
OKC got this in the bag, baby. It's
You
okay.
think
We'll
so?
shake back after game
Hey,
1.
you know what's wild? Y'all boys said the worst thing they could have done is fire the head coach
Yes.
before the season was over.
It is.
And what's wild was you guys were pushing back very hard on me. I kept saying you got Joker. You know what I'm seeing now? They showing it on the sidelines. Who's doing that's actually coaching the team right now? Have you been seeing what he's been doing? I've never seen this man so vocal my entire life until these last 3 playoff games. The series prior and that last game. I've never, and Joker can barely speak proper English, but his teammates understand what he's saying.
I think he speaks English, bro.
He speaks it, but do you understand sometimes when he speaks it?
I mean, they do. They're around him more than we are.
Agreed. But this man, that man was, listen, I don't even know what the head coach looks like right now. I don't know what he looks like. I have no
Rick
idea.
Adelman.
I don't know.
David Adelman or something like that.
See, exactly. You don't know. But right now, so seeing what Joker was doing, that man was livid. He was trying to tell the boys tighten up, do this, do that. He's the coach right now. He's the who was the first player head coach? Greedy, Wilt Chamberlain,
Okay.
right?
I think
It was Wilt. It was Wilt. Because I remember, Wilt was the coach. He was an assistant coach and player. Whoever it was a black player. I know for a fact.
You might be right.
Joker right now was doing that for them boys because the head coach didn't know what he's doing. I watched the series before. Joker was telling who he wants in the game. I told y'all boys, forget that head coach. You got him, he gonna figure it out. He gonna figure it out.
So you admitting what we said that was a bad thing for the fire.
But he's in the second round right now.
He's just standing there. You're just saying he's just there.
What you talking about? The assistant, the coach
coach,
right now?
he's just there.
I
He's just standing there.
I don't know who he is.
Exactly.
And what I told you guys,
making
the first thing I said was, as long as you got the Joker there, they're gonna be. I said this. It's 3 episodes ago. They're gonna be all right.
Yeah, you said
they're gonna be all right, and they're all right now, right?
So
they're in the second round going against the MVP. I think Joker. I would stand on that. I stand on it. I don't care. It's the MVP.
SGA MVP.
Sir, you do know
40-22 is wild.
Sir, you do know this is a 7-game series, right?
Agreed.
So they don't give you no dilly-dillies
And you don't
ice cream after one win.
And like you said, you don't even care about the first round losing home field advantage. You don't care nothing about that.
No, 7 games.
Did you know Nikola Jokic is the 4th player after Will Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, and Giannis to drop 40 and 20 and 5 in the playoff game?
So how many championships they give you for winning one game?
It depends. That can change the game.
That's why you got 6 more.
To win one more game, you got to be a championship. But
listen, sir, again, remember I'm telling you this. Seattle was up on the Nuggets 3-0. And the Nuggets came back and won 4 games straight.
Different era of basketball.
So it was tougher back then. So if they could do it then, they can do it now.
No, back then and now it's completely different basketball.
I said again, it's tougher back then. It was tougher. Sir, listen to me. What they playing now, this video game, everybody shoot threes. This is not basketball. Basketball was what they played back then when they actually played defense, where you could actually look at somebody and not get ejected. Every 15 seconds, they throwing their finger up to review it. That ain't basketball. Basketball is what they played back in the day.
The game has to evolve.
Yeah, but listen, and you may call it evolving. I call it sissifying, making it soft.
That's the same thing with football.
You won't get no disagreements from my part.
So, like I said, the game has to evolve.
That's not evolving.
So football had to change. Basketball is changing, and you're upset about that.
No, I didn't say that. You telling me it's different type of basketball like I don't know. I'm telling you, if they came back from 3 games down to win a series, back then, where you actually had to play and wasn't shooting all these threes and reviewing everything, they can do it now. And it's nice that Joker did this. But again, they don't give out championships after winning 1 game. He can score 60 points. He got to win 3 more games, sir. Yes, they got more experience than SGA. They do. They're a young team. What if he scored 80 points in a game and lose? Because he did that before, didn't he? Not 80, but he put up, 50-something, then lost?
It wasn't his fault, but yeah, you were right.
Oh, wait, not do more.
He did. He dropped 40.
Listen, the game he put up 50 and lost.
He won that game.
Scored 60.
Do more.
But that was a regular season
Do
game.
more.
In your words, do more.
So okay, if it was a regular season game, I agree, do more. But right now it's postseason game. He did everything. He did more plus. He did that plus more, and they won the game.
Yes, that's one. So listen. I want you to give him a cream-filled cupcake because he deserves it.
So why do NBA analysts always say this? And I don't. I like basketball. I don't love it as much as I love football. Mm-hmm. But all them boys always say the same thing. You just lost home field. That's what they say. I don't know.
I know.
I didn't know that was a thing, but they always say, you don't watch it like me. You don't watch it like me. I don't watch it like them.
Yes.
That's what they say.
But
if they get paid to say it on TV.
They get paid to say that. You know what?
So, former players, even ISO Joe on the Nightcap said, them boys should not have let him get that first game.
It doesn't matter. It's a game. It's 7 games. You can win. They can lose the first 2. But you know what happens? They can go take it back on there.
If you lose the first 2 games at home,
sir,
you probably gonna lose the series.
Sir,
not really.
Listen.
How many teams lose the first 2 games at home in the last 3 years that you've seen?
Didn't you guys do it?
The Heat? No, we won 1.
No, the Heat lost the first 2 games.
No, we lost the first one.
In 06, you guys lost the first 2 games to Dallas. Came back and won.
Jesus Christ!
But remember,
I forgot about that. That's the last 3 years.
But listen, but still,
you went back that far.
You got 7 games, and they're all professionals.
I said 3 years, but you went back.
You can
come on, man.
You can lose 2 games, but the thing is, You got 2 more.
I don't recall a team in the last 3 years that lose the first 2
But
games.
it's possible. You can do it.
I'm just saying history is there. History is meant to be broken. But the last 3 years, I recall seeing the team lose the first 2 games that have home field, and they won the series.
Back in the 90s, the first.
I'm going back. That's why y'all keep going 20 years back.
So listen, because I'm gonna go back.
Why?
In order to know where you're going, you gotta know where you came from, right? So listen to what I'm saying. In the 90s, it used to be the best
Preach
of
it,
5
brother
games.
Greedy.
It used to be the best of 5 games,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
These good teams were getting blown out, and they were like, man, this, they don't have a chance. You lose the first 2 back then, it's over. Now, it's the best of 7. They want that for a reason, because they want you to play your best, where you could slip and lose maybe 1, 2 pushing it. You lose 3, you better listen. You better have your Wheaties to come back, because you got to win the rest of them. It is possible. That's the reason why. 1 game is nice. Yes, you did. But we're not going to put Joker on the pedestal because he won 1 game. Yes.
He a champ.
Yes, he is. They all are.
He deserves to be in the Wheaties box.
Oh, he's going to be on that.
He's good. But what if he turn around and lose the next 4 straight?
No, he will not.
Listen. What
I
happens?
can put my whole everything that he's not. Ain't no way.
What if you're wrong?
About him, no. I've not been wrong about him so far.
Sir, it's a thing called injury. What if he gets hurt?
Can you predict injuries?
That's what I'm saying.
I can't predict injuries.
Listen, but you predicting that he ain't
I know for a fact I will lose 3. What you said? How many straight?
4. What if he lose 4 straight?
No, that's a wild if.
It could happen.
No,
they're all pros.
I've seen crazy stuff happen.
It can happen, man. Anything can happen. So what I'm saying is this: the game. You're right. More than likely he won't. But that's a professional team on the other side. You can take home field advantage back. All you gotta do is win 1 on their court. In a perfect world, no team would lose on his home court, but somebody gotta lose. That's just the way it goes. Okay. We're gonna push on to the next subject. The next subject we're gonna talk about. This is not sports related, and as Cash told y'all on the first day that we started the podcast, we're gonna do life events. We're gonna do relationships. We're gonna pivot and move over. Not to pivot like ESPN. No disrespect. We ain't copyright infringing. We're just gonna move over and go to a different topic. we don't want to do that. We ain't got no money for them. Don't come out to Ryan Clark. What we're saying is situation happened up in Cincinnati where a young man lost his life. For
Tragic.
It was very tragic. It was stupid. It was some mistakes we make, we can get out of, but some mistakes could cost us our life and everything. And I'm not preaching to y'all. I'm not perfect. I done made mistakes and gonna make 100 million more. But black people, white people, orange people, pink people, I don't care what color you are.
Purple people.
Listen, if you're doing wrong,
Stop it.
if you're doing wrong,
Stop it.
like you said, stop it. If you're going to do it,
Don't do it.
and the police come, and you
Don't
got listen. If you're going to run, you better not have nothing in your hand, because they're not. The goal is to get home, for everybody to get home, and we judge differently. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. A lot of other folks can do things and get took to Burger King. The guy that shot up the black church, they took him to Burger King to get lunch before they took him to jail. The shooter in Buffalo, the one that was going into the stores, killing the black people in the stores.
Mm-hmm.
They took him alive and they gave him a coat because he was cold. I am not condoning anybody that pulls a gun on an officer or anything. I got a cousin that's an officer, and I talk to him every day. He puts his job on his life on the line just like everybody else. The body cam, they said the guy had a gun, he didn't have a gun, whatever the case may be. You're not going to win that situation. You're not going to win that situation. It's very tragic that a young man loses his life for something stupid. They stole a car, fell asleep in it. Police came, they ran. He had a gun, dropped it, picked it up, didn't have the gun. They said he bladed toward the police, whatever the case may be. You're not going to win that situation. And for his dad, a lot of guys out there's a lot of things going on the internet saying that the gentleman, he hit and killed the guy that killed his son. But that was absolutely 100% incorrect. He did not. The officer that killed his son is on administrative leave. After a shooting or accident, an officer is going on leave while the investigation is being done. So the dad, everybody's cheering him on, saying, "Oh, I would have done the same thing if that was my son." Sir, you're a coward. The guy's name is Rodney L. Hinton. Sir, you're a coward. What you did, you went and you picked an officer at random who had nothing to do with your son's case, nothing to do with your son. You went and took a father, a brother, a husband away from their family because your son made a mistake. Now, I know people saying, "Oh, it's an eye for an eye." Yeah. But for you to go out and take somebody's life that had nothing to do with that case and your son, sir, you're a coward. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if y'all don't like what I'm saying. He's a coward. I got a cousin that does that. Half of my family does that. And if they out doing their job, directing traffic or doing something, and some idiot comes out and do that, I hope they give him 100 million years. I feel sorry for your son. I do. But what you did, you took a father, a brother, a son away from a family because you were upset with somebody else. You lost your son, and I feel for you. I got a child. Cash got a child. Playmaker, he got family members. He got nieces and nephews. But you take somebody's life that had nothing to do with that situation, sir, you're a coward. And I hope they give you 100 million years. Cash?
Just tragic. I mean, two wrongs don't make a right at all. I get it, emotions running high. Your child was taken away from you. I don't know what I would do if I lose my child, but to go out there and kill an innocent person, it's not right. And then the thing that's so sad about it is, okay, the way he did it, and then he's walking past a bunch of the other cops and he's just mean mugging them like, dude, you didn't do anything. You didn't. No, that's not a badge of honor. That's a walk of shame. Like you just pushed us back like 150 years, bro.
Yeah, that was
because that was the dumbest thing you can do. If you wanted to get him back, at least get the guy back that did it to your son.
Mm-hmm.
Then you could be like, okay, you know what, that was right. But you didn't even do that. You just randomly attacked some innocent
any
cop.
person just sitting out there doing his job.
Just because they're a cop, yes. And it's like, bro, you're not gonna win that.
What bothers me is that I'm becoming more desensitized to stuff like this now. Like, human beings, we're just regressing. We're not using common sense. We're not doing stuff the right way, and I hate that. It's come down to the point where that I have to think like that. Like I don't like thinking like that. It's bad.
I mean, you really don't, but
No, it's wild that he just chose to pick a random that he thought he picked someone and just said, you know what, I'm gonna take this person out because of what happened to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not right.
Yeah.
That's that. And then when Greedy brought this to our attention to talk about, I almost didn't want to even look at it because I'm like watching the news. I don't like seeing what's going on in the world because it's disappointing. It's to the point where now I'm not surprised or shocked. Like I said, it's the new norm now, and I don't like that, and I hate it so much. But the fact that two people lost their lives and nothing was accomplished by just more negativity thrown out there in the world. That's not right, and I can't get down with that. And I hope he gets the whole everything thrown at him, because
he will.
Because that guy that lost his life over retaliation shouldn't have lost his life.
Oh, he will.
The son shouldn't have lost his life.
Yes.
So that's 2 lives gone for no reason. So it sucks, but this is the sad stage of our world now. And I don't like it. And I wish I can do something to stop it. I wish I can help with awareness. I don't know what I can say, but I don't know, guys. And I'm hurt by it. We just got to do better as humans and Americans. That's it. That's how I see it.
Yeah, we piggyback off what 250 just said. If we know better, then we'll do better.
Facts.
There's a saying here that I heard, and I was looking up, and the saying says, oppression makes a wise man mad. And what that means, that injustice and hardship can drive even the most level-headed people to do things that they would normally do, irrational behavior. I understand that. But the officer's life he took had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Now, I know we can go and say if was a fifth, we all be drunk.
What? I never heard that one.
Yes, they always say if was a fifth, we all be drunk. Now, Cash says something a lot, and he says how kids are raised, and I'm pretty sure that Mr. Hinton didn't raise his son to do this here. Kids got their own mind, and they're gonna be their own people, and they're gonna go. What we should want to try to instill to you: if you gonna do wrong, don't do it. But if you do, don't compound it by running. If his son would have just laid down, went to jail like that, he probably would still be here. We don't know sometimes, whatever. If you got a bad cop, but a lot of bad cops give good cops, bad reputation. Yeah. One bad apple spoils a bunch. There's nothing. If you go to jail, you're going to get out. You didn't kill nobody. You stole a car. Get you to do your crime, do your time. But to compound that, these police officers aren't playing with you. I talk to my cousin every morning. You know what he tell me? People aren't playing with you. You're the only one playing. You mess around with these officers and you think that they ain't going to send you to the upper room, you got another thing coming.
The upper room.
Man, you can be running with a pencil. He's not going to find out and see if it's a pencil or if it's a gun. If it's between him and you going home, he's going home and you going to the morgue.
The upper room.
These people ain't playing with you. I don't care what color you are, black, orange, white people. Listen, get yourself together. Don't play with these people. Listen, you're not AB. You can't be rolling your window up and telling the people what you ain't gonna do. That man tell you do something, put your hands where he can see him and keep him on that wheel. Or just, if you're doing something stupid and then turn yourself in. I mean, the guy, he was scared. I get it. People are like, oh, he was scared. He was running. Yes, he was running. But if you got a gun, which they say he did because he dropped it and picked it up, whatever the case may be, man, then you ran behind it. Oh, listen, I got a daughter. And I do. And if something happened to her, I wouldn't be able to take my next breath. I get that. But when it comes down to these police, they're not playing with you. They're not. Their end goal is to get home, and they're going to get there. And they got the law on their side. So the investigation will happen. Hopefully, whatever happened, the truth will come out eventually. And I know a lot of y'all going to be saying, oh, you this and that. You don't know that. Oh, he's black. I wouldn't care if he's orange. What's right is right.
What's wrong is wrong.
And being right don't wrong nobody. So, like you're saying, y'all, please, you got a family. And Mr. Hinton, he took himself away from his brother and his rest of his family. So his family lost 2 people in less than 2 days. That's crazy. He'll never see the outside no more. Man, this man got more protection than the president because he might not make it to trial. I just hate it happen, and you get some cops that be like, look what one of your people did. Now they're gonna keep that grudge and they're gonna take that on you, and everybody else that got a tan.
One more time for you, buddy.
Just like 250 said, man. It's sad, but that's the world we live in.
You feel me?
It is. Cash, anything y'all want to add or piggyback on this?
Oh man, it's just we suck as a society, guys. We're bad, man. It's bad, man.
We need to stop thinking like eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. No, man. Like, bro, listen, I get it. You get mad, you get frustrated. Please, I'm asking everybody, take a split second. Just take a deep breath. Think. I'm going to leave on this note. You will either suffer or enjoy the consequences of your actions. Choice is yours. Good night, guys. As usual, I'm your boy Cash. Playmaker 250. Greedy. Peace.
See you. Like and subscribe.
I didn't move that goalpost too much today.
No, you did pretty good.
You tried to, but you couldn't.
You made an Oscar Mayer hot dog, but you was all right to say.
I tried to move it a little bit, not too much.
Yeah, you was okay. I was shocked. I didn't even say it when you was reading my mind.
Because every time you try to move it, we slammed it right back in. We kept trying to dig it up to move it. No, we just put that bit right back in the same hole. Let's stand right here.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Society crazy, man.
Yeah, we gotta do better as everybody as people. We gotta do better, man, because like I said,